Hi, Molvin. Hi, Lord. Oh, we need another duck. I don't think I have a look command. Oh. So how do I bring in another duck? How do I go like collection? Controls. Tab, switch duck. Hi, Emma. Oh wait, they can't hear you. Now they can.
Oh, hello.
Alrighty, let me tweet out. Testis is hello. This is other Emma. Wildflower, this is Grayan.
It's me.
Is Bobby's RP here? Live with the... Alrighty, let me... I want to say... Hello?
Hello?
Oop, I don't know if we can hear her. Oh, you know what I just realized? I gotta turn off the... There we go. Alright, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh, now we can. Yes, hello.
Hello.
Waiting for a
Hello.
few other people to join. So, if you haven't seen one of these before, what I'll do is I put on this duck game, which just drops random ducks into the pool. And it's just the most entertaining thing as like a distraction in the background as we talk about stuff.
Who doesn't love ducks? I mean, ducks are awesome.
Yeah.
Who doesn't?
Alright, let's see if I can get... Yeah. Okay. Let me pull open the... Alrighty.
Hi.
Hey.
Hello.
Hi.
There's more people coming, so hopefully they'll trickle in.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Let me pull open my list.
Hopefully.
Why do you always like? Do you have a British
LA.
face?
So,
Like, Yeah, because
not-
you always like in your accent, you tend to change from American to British regularly. So I'm wondering,
It's
kind of
not
like what your
intentional.
background is.
So I lived
Gotcha.
right before COVID. I lived in the UK for about 5 years. So my accent, and that was at the same time I was doing voice training to feminize my voice a bit.
Yep.
1 second. So it just kind of got mumbled, and yeah, it just became a little bit of a mess. If that
Yeah,
makes
all
sense.
good. I was just more of a. I was curious if you were like partly British or if there was an.
No, I just
like,
lived
you
there for
know.
5 years.
Gotcha.
Hi,
Hello, Noel.
Hello.
how's it going? Are we all good today? You guys have a good week?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty
Good enough.
pretty chill.
Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. I don't know what I can contribute to this conversation, but I'm here.
Why
Yeah.
not?
Why not?
Yeah, why not? Yeah. I have my stream playing words on stream, so I don't need to pay attention to them. Just to leave them to their
Not
own
gonna play
devices.
Diablo in the back end. No, not in. Not
No, that'd be
addicted. I
too
can stop at any
distracting.
time.
I kind of want to get should I get Diablo?
It is
Yes.
addictive.
Yes,
it
you
is.
should.
I
Oh
should.
my.
I just don't know if I'll have people to play with.
If you want
I'll play it with you.
addiction, then yes.
There's
you
literally
want it.
like a room in my Discord and find people to play with.
The level scaling is really good too, so if even if people are ahead of you, they can still play with you and not have it be.
Yeah. Like you can play with me. Like you could be like level 10 and still play with me, and you still have like level 10 mobs, and I'll have my level mobs. So it's
Yep.
like it's pretty decent. And when we do dungeons, it's the same thing. Goes down to your level. Like, of course, it's gonna be fucked for me because I'll probably won't get like decent drops, but
Oh, I see.
that's why I really like Diablo.
Alrighty. Let's see. What are we getting here? Let's buy this. Let's buy this game. Does it care? Does the edition matter?
Nah. So that's just for like mounts
Oh, well.
and a moat.
Very important question before we start everything. Have you seen Zach's clip where it's like first we had scene ID, now we have accent ID?
Yes. I'm suffering. Oh.
I'm confused.
It's so true.
Go in
It's
my
so
clips
true.
channel.
Because it's like Owl always does this thing. Like even when she's doing American characters, she always goes and falls into a British accent, right? So she has a new
Bullied.
Southern serial killer that
Being
falls into a
bullied.
British accent too.
It's true.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I know.
So
Wow.
you said basic, like standard edition is fine for Diablo?
Yeah, that'd be fair.
Yeah.
The extra stuff doesn't matter at all. Like I don't even.
It's
use
just
it.
cosmetic stuff. Yeah.
I think it's literally just an emote and a mount. I think the biggest addition comes with like a boost in the season pass when it starts in season
The
1.
season pass,
but,
yeah.
But that doesn't really matter, does it?
Yeah, no. If you play the
No.
game, you'll probably be fine anyway. So
Plus, it won't like it hasn't
it's just
come
a
out
head
yet.
start thing.
Alrighty, I'm buying it. Oh, I'm buying it.
Hell yeah!
So you better play
Come
with
to the
me.
dark side. I will. I'm always looking for. I'm always looking to play that more. So
Alright, we're
Just
waiting
being distracted
for
with other
Minerva
stuff.
and Badger. And then I gotta see if Emmeline's coming.
A lot of cooks in this kitchen today. Can't wait to see
Yeah.
where it goes.
Yeah, well, I used to think I want like a smaller number of people here, but then I've realized that like we're all role players. We're used to kind of not talking over each other, and it just fosters good discussion. I think.
I'm a cop.
What?
I need
What?
to.
What
Nope.
do you mean?
One
Wait,
time.
wait,
Wait,
what?
I
What do you mean?
gotta
No,
do.
no, my
I gotta.
opinion's more important than
No,
everyone
wait,
else.
I gotta
We
say
talked about.
Me first.
Yeah, what's going on?
this feels like a PD meeting.
Yeah,
No, I'm watching TikTok doing PD meetings, okay?
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that's about right for a PD meeting. Let's just watch TikTok and just listen.
All right, let's
Decided
see.
that on Norman, I'm only going to go to the Thursday PD meetings for the raffle exclusively. That's the only thing I care about. That's the best bit.
I
All
miss
right.
going to the PD
Start
meetings. Those used
install.
to be
Wait,
so
where is
much
it
fun.
installing this? Wait.
What are you installing?
Diablo.
They just got me to buy Diablo.
Oh, day. Well, listen, you did this yourself.
Yes,
Don't blame us.
they encouraged me to. They
Uh-huh.
encouraged me to
Encouraged me.
purchase the Diablo.
It's
Oh
a,
my
look, it's a
god.
great game. Okay, so it's fine.
All right, which
Very addictive.
fucking thing?
Oh,
do I
did you
wanna put?
play? Did you play Diablo 3?
I want to say ages ago. Yeah.
Well, it's better than that.
I think it was which one's the one with the giant cow level? Like the first time they did it was like Diablo 2.
That was
I think all of them have
yeah, that's
that
the
in
one
some
I
way
used
or
to
another.
play. No, I don't think Diablo 1 had it.
Oh, okay, so yeah, two onwards. It's
All
not
right.
always a
20.
cow level though. It's just
But
more
I remember
references
how
to it.
addicted I was, like I was with World of Warcraft. So I do
Oh.
not want to. Yeah,
Yep.
I don't want to breach that again.
So what kills me with WoW is like I always felt like I had to play because I had a subscription, and that's the one thing I hate about WoW. Like I
Yeah.
love playing WoW, but I just couldn't play it enough to justify a $15 subscription every month.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
actually the same. Like,
You can. They also make it so you never want to quit because you have all those mounts and all those titles and achievements, and you're just
Yeah.
like, I've put so much work into this. If I quit now, it's all a waste.
I had the salty title. Do you know how hard that is to get?
Is that the chef one?
What's
That is the you want to the fishing, all the fishing
Oh,
stuff.
the fishing one.
Like
Oh,
yeah.
so you have to
God.
actually have won a tournament, and I luckily won a tournament. Like, and we're talking back like when it was God, when we were just starting Cataclysms. So yeah, it definitely kind of gets there eventually. So yeah, to have that, I was one of like what 100 people on my server that could potentially have that title at the time. But then I quit.
Molvin.
fishing's fun?
I love you. So this guy just came into my chat asking to be banned, and Molvin just timed him out for ages and stuff.
Wait, that's the same person I saw.
it's just
What the
bots.
hell?
It's just bots, guys.
I know, it's just funny. I just love
Yeah.
him. Alrighty. Oh, I gotta turn the ducky thing on. Let me turn the. We're still
Ducky
waiting
thing.
for Minerva and Badger to join, and then they'll be here.
Okay, guys. Breaking news. I don't have a blue check mark, and I have hit the limit of things I can see on Twitter for the day. So.
It's
Wait,
so
that's
stupid.
a thing?
Wait,
So
that's
a thing?
Stupid.
Yep. Oh,
Yeah,
There's
Elon-
a limit of things that you can see on.
Wait,
You don't have a
what?
blue check, you
So
can only see-
Twitter's
you can
having
only
an
see
issue
600
today. Okay, so Twitter's having an issue today with like issues. So I'm not sure if this is a permanent fix or something like that, but Elon has now decided that they're just going to do a rate limit of how much you're allowed to see on Twitter. It's 600 posts if you're not verified, but 6,000 if you are.
What did I just join into?
I wouldn't look at any
They
of that.
can
amount of
verify
posts
my
either way,
ass
so.
if they want. Fuck that. What the hell?
I would never look
Yeah.
at 600 posts. So
What
I'm
the
okay.
hell?
It's not hard to do if you're just like fast scrolling. It's not hard to get.
No,
Yeah,
my
exactly. It's so
doom
easy to admit.
scrolling my doom scrolling thing is TikTok, not Twitter. So
Minerva,
Fair.
are you multiplayer ducky? game?
Minerva. Sorry, I'm gonna make fun of you.
I think
Sorry, am I
Minerva's-
what?
Are you ducky? Are you gonna ducky with me?
I don't have the game.
Oh, I thought you were gonna get it. I thought Badger you were gonna get it. If
I
not, then I'm gonna
I
substitute it.
wanted to, but then I was. Well, actually, I semi forgot to get it. I was.
I completely
I swear
forgot
to
get
God,
it,
some
honestly.
things without context, guys, that she say. Oof. You wanna ducky
What
with
did I?
me?
s-
You wanna ducky with me?
Hey, can you
Really,
come
guys?
duck me?
Oh my god.
What?
Of course it's hard. Oh my fucking
Can't say
God.
that.
It
I'm-
hasn't even fucking
That is
started.
absolutely ridiculous.
Can
This
you
podcast is getting spicy already.
Listen, that's something Barbie will sell to a
That
Disney, for
is
fuck's sake.
absolutely ridiculous.
Alrighty, there's one
I'm
more
too innocent
person
for this.
who indicated they wanna. Oh my god, I do not like that duck. Okay, who indicated they wanted to join, but I think he's in Overwatch right now? Let me check.
Oh,
Yes.
I can already guess who that is just based off that.
Yeah, he's playing Overwatch 2 right now.
Who is it?
Occams. He has
Oh,
to
wait.
join.
I was gonna say, call him out, call him out.
Wow, dead game, huh?
Wait, why is Aoki not
It
here?
is a dead game. It is a dead game.
Aoki, she's going to bed.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna
mean,
say it's a bit late.
yeah, but she just did a serial killer and stuff like that, so it could be interesting to see how she felt about it.
Yeah, she was talking about maybe doing like a post thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say it would be cool to have an Abigail podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if she hears me, it was so cool today. The tension between Abigail and Bobby was insane.
That
That's
was
true. It was
insane
really good.
tension.
I basically DM'd her, was like, okay, so I don't know if you're gonna see this, but you're gonna basically see Bobby with an evil smile on her face staring at you. And we just tried to build it up and basically set up a good roleplay scenario, and it was fucking awesome.
The only person
Yo, I was-
who...
Yeah, alright, full context. I'm, like, still kind of hungover, but I was 300% hungover during that whole
I'm
thing.
just gonna say rules. Okay.
Oh, hi. There she
Thank
is.
Thank you. That's my TED talk. Goodbye.
Adios.
God, she's so cool.
Wait,
So
who was
cool.
that?
This is my
That was
girlfriend.
Aoki.
Yeah.
That was Aoki.
Aoki,
Oh,
Maddie.
yeah.
Alrighty, so I think everyone who says they're going to join, Shan Chan can't make it. She just moved and doesn't have room for her computer yet, so she's going to be watching along, and then maybe we'll have Occams here in a little bit. Other than that, yes. Right. I guess that means I need to start now. Welcome everyone.
That
to-
sounds so good when you're doing a podcast and you're like, oh yeah, I know what I'm doing.
I mean, do we know what we're doing?
No.
No, it's fine. You can-
No.
you can-
I don't even know how I'm alive right now.
You can edit all of this in post. It's fine.
Do you think I edit this shit? I just posted as a highlight.
It's
That's too much
live,
effort.
and it's live, so
Hi, my name's Owl Odyssey.
Wait, we're live?
yeah.
Oh my god, am I
Where are
live?
the ducks? I don't see any ducks on your screen.
Oh, there's
What
one right
ducks?
here.
Okay, I know
Mary?
this is like super self promo and so on, but someone just like
Oh no.
posted like some really nice art of Anita, and it's not full non
Is it
safe
on
for work,
Twitter,
but
or-
it's on mine. It's on my Discord.
You
Let me
just-
take
So if you're not on Discord, I can send it to you, but it's
Oh.
really good.
Oh,
Where
yeah.
is it? Where
Okay.
is it?
It
Let's
is
see.
really good.
Oh.
Oh.
Damn, that ass though. Sorry, I
That
can't
ass
say
though,
this.
yeah.
Like, yeah, this is weird
That's pretty
saying this about
cool.
Anita. What? Oh, no, I can't say this.
Well,
Okay.
that's pretty.
Oh. Anyways, hello everyone.
Owl
My
is
name's-
just a character.
Yeah,
My name's Owl Odyssey.
makes sense.
It
Chill.
kind of gives me like Disney vibes. The face, not the ass. the
Yeah, it's
face.
like
It's
it's gonna do that.
Yeah,
Make it clear,
it's
make it clear.
You're making it
Yeah.
worse. You're
I
making
know
it
that you
worse.
guys focus
What?
on the ass, so I'm just.
What kind of Disney movie are you watching?
They all get their happily ever after. Alrighty. Hi. My name's Owl Odyssey. This is the 5th time I've tried to start this podcast. We are talking about Investigation RP, and we have got a few individuals from either side of investigations, whether they be, the criminals who are being investigated or the investigators themselves. And within the investigators themselves, we have people who do, official PD investigations, but then we also have representation of private investigators on the server and other servers in general. So I brought everyone here today. I've got a list of questions that have been brought forward that we will go through. And yeah, so I want to start we'll introduce everyone and go from there. As I stated, my name's Owl Odyssey, or Athena. I play Odessa Glyphaxi. I also have played several different serial killers on the server, in addition to a criminal named Regina. Yeah, and I've been on the server for almost 2 years now. Almost 2 years. But yeah. Oh, and yeah, I've been on both sides of the Investigation RP. So we're gonna go down the list. We'll go just in the order that it's on the chat there. Just state your name, who you play, how long you've been on the server, and then what sides of the RP that you've been on.
Okay, well, I guess I'm first then. Hi, I'm Ori Ellis, also known as Ori. I play Ursula Leichenberg. I'm pretty much on the investigative side. I have been good friends with many serial killers in the game, so much so that people give me the title of serial killer whisperer. At the same time, I'm not actually a serial killer, despite people thinking I might be. But yeah, no, I just enjoy like the investigative side. I've been a news reporter, and I'm the CEO basically of Dragon Eye Detective Agency, which is Mr. K's new detective agency.
Hi, hello. I am Badger Claus. I play Jessica Williams. And I've been on the server for 2 years, I want to say. And this was like my first roleplay server and everything, so it's kind of like I'm still a fresh bean to roleplaying.
Baby.
Just a fresh bean, but yeah. I mostly focus on the PD side of investigation now, and was formerly DOC and focused on DOC side of investigating things for a bit as well.
Am I next?
Yeah, Kathy, you are.
Okay, all right. Kathy, I'm here because of my very serious criminal little K. That right? Like,
Yeah.
that's why, right?
That's why you're
my very active criminal. I played Senior Deputy Anita May, and I love and focus on investigations, specifically serial killers. And I've been on NoPixel since 2017, with a break in the middle.
God, that's a long time.
I know, right?
Oh, by the way, I'm
Just wanna-
oh, that was a lot stronger than I thought it was gonna be. Sorry, I'm drinking at the same time. Anyways,
Just
Alright,
want
go
to say I miss K, okay? But yeah,
I
I'm
miss old
Graven.
K too. Not the same.
But yeah, I'm Graven. I play Bobby. I'm also played a stalker and serial killer back in the days, named Mr. Deadwood. Some people might remember, some
Oh my
people
god, I
don't.
remember.
Wait, you do?
The flashbacks, yeah.
I'm mostly a detective. I'm fading out a little bit from homicide simply for burnout. Yeah, and I'm now supervisor in MCU. Believe it or not, I don't believe it. I think it's
You
weird.
don't believe it?
Wait, you were on the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
We've
Oh my god,
decided-
same.
Can I meet
so
Thor?
We're
Brian's,
so cool.
Brian's
we have an
naming all the
autograph?
ranks. Brian's naming the ranks off of like MCU stuff, so his title is director.
I'm not even surprised. I love the fucking symbol on the roster. It's like the Illuminati thing.
All right, we'll go to you, Minerva.
Oh, it's me. Hi, hello. I'm Minerva, or Daniela. I play Minerva. Sorry. Very obvious, but you know, just in case you guys didn't know. I'm on PD side until she goes rogue and starts killing people. Might happen. Who knows? No? Spoilers?
Join the dark side.
Who knows? No. I've been on NoPixel, I think since like late 2019. Yeah, late 2019. So it's been like almost 4 years. Oh god, it's been almost 4 years. Okay. Yeah. That's it, I think. I don't really do anything on cop side. I just yeah. I normally just help with mythology shit.
Oh, is it me?
Yes.
By the way, we're doing this podcast and Twitch is completely fucked.
Yeah, I got a message
is it?
about that. Yeah, apparently Twitch isn't
Yeah.
working for some people.
I'm
It's
off
not
today.
everybody
I
though, 'cause I
literally
have some
can't
people in
see
my
your
chat.
ducks. I can't see
Yeah.
your ducks falling that you tell
Yeah.
me.
What, even the
That's so
stream
cute.
videos
Oh,
aren't
what?
working?
Just a black screen. There's nothing
Oh,
else.
Kathy,
geez,
fix
that's
it.
real bad.
No, I'm off today. Not working.
This
Kathy.
is why Kathy takes 1 day off and Twitch just goes on.
Same happens to the server, bro. I take 1 day off and everything breaks.
I
Wait,
blame
let's see.
Kathy.
Is it fixed now? Because someone's both is in my.
I mean, there's one
I have a
person
couple
in my
of people
chat.
in my chat,
There is
but
one
there's-
person that I can click on and see their stream, but nobody else is coming up.
It's probably one of those things that like just don't refresh now.
Yeah,
You're
Yeah,
fucked.
they're stuck in. Don't refresh. Like when the queue breaks, you don't quit.
yeah, because I was gonna say I'm in the server.
Can they? Oh wait, yeah, no, it's working. I might if I check the thingy. Hopefully the VOD's okay.
It seems
it
like
will be.
it's
It will
like
be.
scuffed in different ways for different people as well. Like some days just saying they can't see the viewer count.
Yeah.
Well, I'll still go ahead despite all the Twitch scuff. I'm Noir. I don't play anybody in NoPixel, but I used to until he died. And,
car
and-
crash.
Yeah,
Yeah, don't make it seem like it was
And-
anyone's fault but his own. Careful.
I was
I mean, it was a domino effect, but yeah. I've been in NoPixel since the beginning of 3.0, February 2021. And I've been on both sides. I've been investigated, and I've done the investigating. That's probably what I'm more known for, because I ran LSPI. But yeah, that's the gist of it.
Yo, it's me, Ottoman673, aka Judge Norman Adams, aka
Sorry, what's the numbers again? I have to note it down.
673. There's the 673rd. Not first of my name. I usually receive the investigations when they've come to their conclusion. Obviously, I get the end product a lot of the time. But I have done a little bit of investigating before myself, and I think we'll have some interesting things to discuss as we go through this lovely little podcast. Yeah.
Oh, that's everyone. Hello. I've been informed that 2 more people will be joining us shortly, and they share the same name. I'll let you guys figure out who those 2 people are.
Oh, that's
Alrighty.
not confusing at all. I can't even see full names because I'm in streamer mode.
Yeah,
I-
Are we
can
talking? Wait, are we talking about like Discord names or actual names?
both.
Both?
Well, they're not like
Okay.
identical stream names, but
Can I say a request before we start?
yes.
Kathy,
Sure.
can I get you? I know you haven't done it in ages. I miss hearing Dr. Agnes' voice.
No, I can't. Not for the I don't think I can, man.
What voice?
Bro, I don't think I can.
You don't want to try?
No, I don't want to try. I don't. Oh my god. Oh, I miss
No,
Agnes.
Now everyone is sitting here just watching
She would be
you.
great.
Oh, no,
Listen, she would be great with Olden and James Randall,
I feel like you should try.
She's just as crazy.
When are you creating your frat character to play with me?
Yeah, come on.
My
frat
frat character. Bro, I
need my
sure. I mean, just
group.
tell me when. Just tell me when.
Now.
Yes, do it now.
My god.
You don't want to try? Just try.
No, I don't.
Just create
Oh,
a
I
character
don't.
during the podcast. 500 IQ.
All right, cool.
The Agnes voice we used to hurt my throat a lot.
Oh.
Like after,
Yeah.
that it came down to a point that I was just like, bro, I can't do this anymore. And I haven't tried in years, man. It's been like what, 4 years maybe?
Around that, yeah.
character? Yeah. Oh my god.
Right. Alrighty. So let me look at pulling this up here. Let me pull up the questions. And I know Graywin left some questions as well. Alrighty. So I want to start out with.
Looks like Twitch is working again, by the way.
Yeah, that's what it seems to be. And if you guys have any questions, you can put them in the chat as well, and I'll try to answer them or try to get them questioned. Let's start out, I guess, with just a super easy question. What is your favorite investigation that you've been a part of? Yeah.
Are we gonna top bottom or what?
Yeah, we can go down the list and then discuss after, and discuss when people answer and chat about it.
Yeah, I need a second to think about it, so I don't want to go first.
Same.
Yeah, that's a loaded question.
That is a
Yes.
very loaded question.
Welcome
Yeah.
to
It is.
welcome to the point.
Well, my favorite
Oh, go ahead.
actually involves O, because any investigation involving one of our serial killers. That was the standout ones for me. It was the Game Master one, actually. I didn't get to be a part of that the full way through, but what one involvement I did have in it. It was really good. I loved the scenes. I think that was actually my introduction to Ill's serial killer RP, like in the server. And yeah, I really liked the Janice one too. But again, I wish I could have just just been there for the whole thing. But I died. But yeah, it's usually Owl serial killer ones. That's the ones I enjoyed investigating the most. Big fan. Yeah.
And so early on in the news days, we used to get like little notices and stuff from various serial killers in the city when we were really starting to get established. And I remember getting the ciphers from the tower.
Oh my god, the tower!
I remember that.
So clever with everything. Yeah. Like to the point that he actually had to leave like keys to a couple of them because they were just so beyond all of us. I think there was like one specific puzzle that we all like kind of went, I don't know this. I can't figure it out. But it was so interesting to kind of learn more about that character and the history and everything like that. And to eventually, as I am the serial killer whisperer, spend a little time getting to know him as a character. And of course, Shelly hired him at Burger Shot because, of course, she did. Yeah. But good stuff. That was a great plot. I wish that it had gone a little bit further. I feel like he just kind of stopped playing, and sadly, we didn't get more out of it.
Yeah, I was going to say, we didn't actually get a proper conclusion to that story, did we? Like, it was like...
No, we didn't.
It kind of just disappeared.
Just stopped out of nowhere.
I want to say, Kathy, you were involved in that case, weren't you?
The tower? A little bit, yeah. Not much, though. I think I might have responded to some scenes or something, but I wasn't, like, that involved.
Mm-hmm.
So my
All right.
turn.
Well, no, it's just whoever's got anything they want to put up.
I mean, I can answer something. I think I'm gonna mention some different people though. Gonna mention different serial killers. So
wait.
really
you
like.
I know you guys are like, I'm hosting this. Please don't say my serial killers. Like, actually talk about your favorite thing, because I know Noir was a little shit and brought up mine, but don't.
I mean,
Let me
just spitting
talk.
facts.
All
It wasn't
right,
anything
okay.
good for
Take your
hosting,
head
so-
out of your ass, okay?
Yeah, sorry.
Jesus. Anyway, you know what? I'm not gonna mention what I was gonna say first. I want to say I actually really like Jimmy Limbs, because of like the whole stalky going into Dean's Pier, and that was
Love
actually really
him.
cool. I really like Jimmy Limbs. That was really cool, and Banana Duck, he's a great role player.
Yeah,
So
I was gonna
massive
say,
props
Duck's
to that.
amazing. I love Duck.
I really like the Hound because how relatable it could go to like PD characters, right? But I think that like I would say like the Olympian was maybe my favorite because
My
it's
golden
when
goose.
you I
can
think it's
never
when
live
you
up to her.
started like going more in depth in serial killers and so on, and had like different people involved, had like you tried to put it as a cult where other people could get involved too, and we had like a lot to go through also. So yeah, I like that too.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
mention one, and I'm pretty sure all might know that, and kind of suspect I will say it. Chastity Dawes.
Oh, Seraph is... So Seraph was going to try to come today, but she's out of town right now. But yeah, Chastity. Oh, Chastity's so good.
At that time when that entire case and scene happened, I was still a EMS, and basically I was the only EMS responding, and it was back in the days with like 2 or 3 cops on duty from time to time. So I ended up doing a lot of the back-end work and handed over to Foster. And that's how I got into serial killers, basically, by doing that. Bobby kept being called to go to different scenes by her because I think she knew at OC that I was basically the only medic who actually responded to it. And it was so fun to do, so fun to have a work between EMS and PD back then.
Music. Why is there music playing? What the fuck is happening on my screen?
I don't know what is happening.
I
It's
don't
your
know.
screen.
Sorry, that I got this new duck map and it's like all aliens and it's distracting me.
Huh?
Yeah, I think Chastity was kind of one of those like foundations that like without her we wouldn't have SKRP. and then you had Seraph who came back around and did the other side of it. So I totally agree with that. Alrighty. Anyone else want to say anything in terms of their favorite investigations?
I kind of have two. I liked Olympian just because I love mythology, so that's like a very biased subject for me, right? I also really liked Abigail because it was super different from everything else that I've seen. The whole chat implementation, you literally being like you're talking with a person in real time. Like everything was done so good. I know that it was like a shorter investigation because we ended up getting her like only 2 weeks in, but it was a super intense investigation with so much shit to look into and like super interesting. Like I don't know, it was like just super different from everything that I've seen, and I thought that, you know, as someone that's seen so many at this point, that you know, it gets to a point where it's a little bit difficult to do new things, so I was really impressed, especially considering it came from someone that was doing their first serial killer. I was like, what? That's our first serial killer? That's insane. So yeah,
That
it was
actually
really
was
good.
super cool when
It
I
was
saw that.
the fucking chat is so cool.
Mm-hmm.
So good. Yeah, those
Yeah.
two.
I was gonna say Abigail as well is one of my favorites because she's just.
You can't say your girlfriend. What the hell? That's biased as fuck.
It is biased.
So good. She
It
just
was really good.
absolutely impressed me.
I think I told you at the time I was low-key disappointed that we got her in custody at the time, but it also really fit in character about everything that was going on. So at the same time I was happy and sad because it was like a really cool investigation.
Oh, by the way, she's the other half of the board game serial killer. Anyways, let's keep going.
Yay. I'm so shocked.
I want to say something about Abigail. I remember sitting, I think, 3 a.m. trying to play, like, get different voice clips of Bobby suffering. And I was like,
God.
I
yeah,
had
those
to...
videos were so well done, too.
Yeah, I had to be quiet because they didn't fucking alert my neighbors and all of that. But I still had to sound like I was in distress and all of that. And I had to spend 40 minutes watching sad videos and all of that to get myself in the mood.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so Archer was just so much fun, and like I said, like I'm actually really excited to do more RP with her, like that kind of RP with her in the future. Everything's still kind of being planned out, but we I would say French Bacon was also a really fun one for me, just because it was, again, one of those like unique ones that we got. I mean, like all the papers and everything kind of hidden in everything. It was just so fun. I just remember having so much enjoyment out of that.
That little thing that lasted like 6 hours or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah.
Where we had like a bunch of people participate and help us because it was like, I don't know, was it 12 locations or whatever? I don't remember, but I think I like when it involves so many people, right? Because, you know, you get more interactions and stuff.
Yeah, I totally agree, because then you get people who are like, oh shit, I remember that case, and like they think about it. Because even I was talking to Harvey Holden on Odessa, and it was like, he's like, yeah, I remember responding to that first Abigail thing, and like, you know, it's just like it gets that conversation going. But yeah, I think those two cases were definitely my favorite from the PD side, and then from the SK side, the Hound was so much fun to play. And I'm really glad she's not dead. She's just one of those like really enjoyable little shit characters that I could play. but also like Kathy mentioned, the sort of morality of the character was a unique thing to play with. And yeah, I think, and then obviously the Olympian. But like I said, the Olympian's my freaking golden goose that I'm never going to be able to top. So rest and piss me. But
That's what bottoms say. Sorry.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean, Minerva?
I mean, I also think
'Cause
any
you said you
conversation
never
about
have the top.
serial killers like should include like the smileys. As frustrating as they were, and as over the top as they were, I feel like you know, they really helped to kind of solidify a lot of serial killer stuff in the server as well.
Oh,
To be honest, I wanted to have seen more. I wanted to have seen more from Canon, like
Yeah,
the
I want him to get
2.0
caught.
version. You know, I want, you know, it's not even that, like the 2.0 version where he was more aggressive and so on, right? Because we got like not as active, you know, on 3.0 because he was trying to be more careful, right? In a way.
Yeah.
But I wasn't that involved in the 2.0 investigation side of things. And I mean, I agree. Like they fostered a massive like group of people that were interested into this and so on, and like even a lot of them are like out and so on. And I think it was like a good place for people to also start when they didn't know like where to go for serial killer roleplay, right? So no, like 100%, it's like the FUG thing, the FUG investigation and so on was really cool. And I consider that within like the Smileys because they were kind of like, you know, related. It was more Carcer World, but still. Because it had like a really nice story. Yeah. Because it had a really nice story that they were trying to build, even though it was kind of like psychotic type of thing, you know? It was I think that's like always like a massive like plus for serial killer stories.
How was Astra?
It was the Smileys that got me interested in SKRP, because you know, Odessa was dating Fauna, and I kind of got an idea and like was like, oh, this is kind of interesting, and that's when I started Bridget, which is how part of how I got to know Kathy, because I stabbed Anita in the eye with a straw.
Bitch.
Yeah, I mean, without the Smileys, I wouldn't have done my RP. And then beyond the Smileys, you know, Jasper played by Mike Horrible,
Jasper.
and then
So good.
played by Marzipan. Both.
I'm so sad she never finished that story, man.
Yeah.
Actually, that is literally
So
like
sad.
in character and not a character, because it's like
It was so good.
yeah, it was. It really was. I wanted more.
Do you know how badly Jams and I wanted to mimic Showtime on Janice? We wanted to do it so bad to fuck with Anita, but we just couldn't. But yeah, so those two cases are kind of what inspired me to do the Olympian. And yeah, without all of them, we wouldn't have had the Olympian.
I will say the Smileys was my biggest LSBI case file. It had the most detail in it out of any case file in there. Like it was the work of all of LSBI in it.
Times by that.
Yeah, that's true. So it was personal. Thomas was pissed. He just wanted to get them. So yeah. But no, that was when LSBI was in its prime. So like there was notes from like every investigator in that big one. So it was huge. Yeah, everything after that was kind of mostly me. So.
Yeah, it was one of those like. Yeah, yeah. So I said mine. Does anyone else want to say anything before we go to the next question? Who had like their like sort of their favorites?
Marissa with the witches thing was also cool.
Yeah, the witch was
I wish.
Oh yeah, well,
Yeah.
Marissa's just so good. I miss her.
She's really good with the stories.
Yes,
like-
that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
She's really
Cordelia
good
would.
at telling the story with the scenes and like the whole thing, which is a big thing,
Yeah.
right? With these investigations, is making sure that the story comes across. It's not just like any other crime that you just go like do a bank and it's full of fucking mechanics for the most part, and people don't really care about what's really behind, at least for the most part. Not everyone.
Oh, for sure, I get that. Yeah, I think one thing that's like, you kind of touched on something I was going to talk about at some point, but that is, so obviously I have Regina, who is my criminal, and I try to play that like sort of story or like silly crime stuff into like small crimes with her, and unfortunately I got a lot of pushback on her, and like people just did not like her, and I was actually kind of sad about that, because like cop RPers are so used to just I'm Regina, my criminal.
And they one person though.
They just hated the idea of responding to small crime that was like had scenes and stuff, and it was, I don't know. It's one of those things. It's like I wish I could do more of.
I'm gonna be very blunt when I say this.
How dare you?
I wish more small crime people would actually put up scenes. I liked that Regina actually put up scenes for small crime because it
went on a
made
rant
it so
on my
something you can
stream
actually
like
do.
Yeah, I literally went on a rant about one of the fucking 31 Alphas that was a clothing store that you did, and I was like, people keep complaining about they have to wait for this mechanic and that mechanic to do things, and this is literally the proof right in front of me that you do not need mechanics to have roleplay happen. You can literally make your own fucking RP. When I started, like, way back, even before GTA, like, there was no mechanics, just, like, people roleplay just in text. I think people just, are so used to, especially cops, honestly, there's this, autopilot, mentality that people get into because the server at times can be on a super fast and chaotic pace that people just don't know sometimes how to turn that off. And some people like that, and that's fine. But to completely shit on someone's character, I think that's super wrong. And honestly, fuck them. I think you shouldn't base that character whole thing about one person. Like, who cares?
I honestly feel like the experience that you had there, that was specific to like maybe a certain group of, you know, people that don't want to do those things and, you know, handle like characters like that. There will always be people that will want to document and interact and, you know, go for these scenes and stuff like that. So I think that's like, you know, how I would want you to see that, because it's true. But believe me.
The small crimes is always so fun to show up to and actually look into. Like, if people are actually showing role playing to you, it's so fun to interact with them. And I do not get people who's like, oh, this is not a mechanic, I don't want to deal with it. Like, come on. A good story, a good role play, isn't that why we're all on the fucking server? That's what I'm thinking.
I'll say they probably just don't want the like sit in the MDW and do the paperwork, but like, okay, then go off duty. Goodbye. Like, sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. It was one of those ones.
It's kind of like D&D. Different players get different things out of their experience. And some people really love, you know, like really getting into the full-on role play, and everybody's, you know, got something going on, and everyone's like really invested in their characters. And some people are, you know, the guys that want to go in and just like shoot them up. You know, you got players like that, and any role-playing game is the same way, unfortunately.
And that's okay. Like, that's the thing. It's needed for people in roleplay to like different things and to not like certain things, right? Because otherwise it would be fucking boring. If everyone did the same thing and everyone behaved the same thing, it would be fucking, like, just, I would probably not roleplay. I roleplay because it's the unexpected thing, right? It's the improvisation. I never know what I'm going to encounter, especially as a cop. Because I go to a lot of calls, and it's like, it can be little men stuff where it's just chaotic, or it can be like a simple house robbery where with someone I literally never interacted with, and they're like super good, and they're doing all these extra things they don't really need to do, but they're doing it for the role play of it, right? I don't know. It's I think it's good to have that difference. I just don't want you to delete a character based on what one or two people think, because I
Agreed.
mean, if you're not having fun, right, that's one thing. But there's a lot of people in the server that would, like, I would love to interact with Regina, for example. And I think a lot of people would too. So don't let, like, what one person says, like, affect what you think about that character.
Yeah, it's just one of those ones that I kind of felt, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, it is one of those things you kind of find a groove with. It can be tough though, because like there's so many mechanics on the server that like, if you want to go and like rob like a registers and vending machines and stuff like that, you're not gonna be able to play asset fees. So it's like this balance of like trying to figure out how to be able to like exist, but then also like have fun on the server. So that's a balance I'm trying to find with Regina. Yeah, okay, I think one question is, the next question, and we kind of talked about this, and this is a brief one, we can go down the list, but it's like, what is your favorite like type of investigation? So in terms of like category.
What do you mean by category? Like,
Well, for you, it's likely homicide. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, okay, all right,
What?
wow, surprise! Oh my god, it's
No way.
true, guys.
I think it's racing, actually.
I'm a racer. Yep.
she crashed my Explorer today. I don't know about that.
Shut up.
You are complaining about someone driving. That's
Yeah,
fucking
she is. She
that's
is. I barely
crazy.
crashed her car. It was a bubble.
Okay.
But okay, all right. Within homicides, I love Stalker RP. I always find it like so intriguing.
Ooh.
I love Stalker RP.
I
Wait, what?
I will enjoy, like I will say, like, so on my current SK, I've kind of branched out to starting to use like cameras and stuff, and holy shit, it's so much fun. It's so much fun to just kind of like take photos of people and then like share them, and then just like make them kind of question everything around them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Jimmy Limbs used to do that. He used to send me photos of myself, and well, I mean, you're of Ursula, obviously, but like, it was like super creepy, but also like, heck yeah, this is fun.
I know, right? This is really fun. I see this because like one of the things that like caught me a surprise a while back. This was like beginning of 3.0, right? So if you went to the MDW, you wouldn't see anybody's addresses. That came in like way later. Anita was actually stalked by the Infinity Killer, and they actually followed her. They were in Mirror Park by accident, and they saw that it was Anita going to her house, right, with Henry, and they stalked her, and they kidnapped her from there, like after, and all of that because they were like, they decided to like stalk and chase her and so on, and like. When that happened, I was like, fuck, hell yeah, this is pretty cool. It's like when you have these moments in character, it's like, okay, this is actually really cool.
Am I supposed to put this with a mixer? Am I just drinking straight tequila? I might be.
Oh my god,
my
you drinking
God.
straight tequila?
I don't
What
think
is
so.
wrong with you?
Oh.
I'm more of a weed gal, but
Yeah, that's me too.
alrighty. All right, let's just go down the list. So Ari, what's your favorite terms of investigations and such?
I mean, I think I gotta go. I think Kathy and I are like the same person. Like, I really enjoy the stalker RP and creepy stuff like that. That just makes my skin itch. I don't know, something about it just it's a lot of fun to try to figure out, like, also because like we're on a server where there's only so many places you can hide, but you get to learn so much about places you can hide. It's so cool. I love that. And honestly, like characters like Jimmy Limbs and God, every kind of stalker character, like it's just way more interesting. Just makes it so much more fun if like you feel like, oh hey, I guess I'm the victim, not just like a little note, but someone's actually watching me, kind of thing. Yeah.
Badger.
I I mean, I definitely am somebody that is very interested in the homicide detective side of things. It's been something I've been interested in for quite some time. I like. For me, I think the thing that I like the most about it is just figuring out all the pieces and then coming from there. It's definitely, there's so many little things that can come from it. That's why I like enjoying it the most, because there's usually so much effort put into it. It's fun to dive into it and figure out where everything lays.
Kathy, or we already answered yours. Gwaywin.
Yeah.
Gwaywin.
You can just say Gray.
Let me point out, I didn't mean to just get homicide people. I realize everyone in this I asked
Yeah,
other
we're
people.
all we're a bunch of homicide people here.
There's the
I
two
mean,
people who are
I'm in
joining.
between. I do news investigations.
It's true.
So I did a lot of homicide. I really loved it. I still love it. I just need a break from it, as I've been saying earlier. A thing I also love is to figure out like the small stuff that we can use in our investigations. And I'm gonna shock a few people here, but I think people know it, like phone towers and stuff like that. So simply dig down into a project and figure out what can be used for further investigations. I hope that makes sense.
For sure. I mean, that's literally what you're doing.
I don't think people know so much about the phone towers, and that's the point, to keep it a little bit secret.
They're fucking useful. They're so useful. Though, unless it's the fucking Sebastian Ableton case where we say, look, he confirms he was in that trailer when Jeffy was in there kidnapped, but somehow he didn't know about it. Like, it was like the weirdest, like, it's such a confusion. I don't know. It was a weird one. But yeah. Minerva, Danny.
I'd probably say the same as Kathy. Again, me and Kathy are basically the same person.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do like the stalking side of it because it's like something unexpected, right? With Abigail, what like first time I helped, and then the cameras were used, and then at real time in the chat they were like, "Picture, who's this? Picture, who's this?" And then we had to figure out ways of people responding, not being like identified, and it was like a whole thing. And then now both of us were like targets. Now we have to like have all these like safety measures with everyone else that's involved. That can be like a random officer, and we have to figure out ways that that communication is like spread onto the entire PD, which is like something super fucking difficult because people don't pay attention. So I think like just not knowing where these cameras are, like not knowing if people are just watching, that like stalking feeling is and it plays like on like the paranoid side of my character. I like anything that plays on the weaknesses of my character, right? Because it shows like a different side of her.
She's so mean.
She's done. What do you mean?
It's not mean. It's Minerva doesn't like when things are going like bad, right? You know, she's, you know, even with the Volco things and so on, like you know, you get serious Minerva. Yeah, that's a better term.
Yeah.
Serious Minerva, yeah.
You get like, if someone makes a joke, I'll tell you to fuck off and get off my seat.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think obviously mine's very much you know, mine's very much homicide and such. I do enjoy the intelligence stuff.
Right.
And it's kind of what I was doing on Classic for a bit, was like gang master docs and stuff, because it like Gray said, it's like you gather information that can provide super useful to other people, for you know, for sure. But yeah, I think that's definitely sort of where my favorite lies. Right. Oh yeah. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead. You're below. I didn't
Yes,
see that.
I'm here. I know it's amazing. I don't.
I
Talk
love
much,
that you
but,
forgot
know.
about the man. Probably.
I like how you're working your way down the list, but still somehow okay. Anyway, for me, my favorite fictional character of all time is the Riddler, and the reason for that is the clues and stuff. So I actually love puzzles, which like ciphers and stuff like that. So that's why serial killer RP tends to be my favorite because I get to solve things. And it's good because it gets you thinking, it gets you quite like talking to other people to help you like put it together, and yeah, I'm into
You'd
that.
have loved French bacon.
Yeah, but was that not post Thomas death? I don't remember. I just don't think I heard about it in character for that one.
Because
Yeah.
it was me, it was Odessa and Minerva working on it, so we were very tight-lipped about it, making sure it didn't get out, and it was intended for Odessa, so it was like one of those.
Okay.
Yeah, you probably.
Yeah, I get that.
And the name is literally just based on the emojis that were sent.
Who
Okay,
was the
fair.
French bacon?
It was Sarah,
Sarah.
wasn't it?
It was
Seraph,
Seraph.
yeah.
Do you want to know who the character was?
Yeah, who was it? I mean,
There's
are they
two-
gonna play?
No, there was two characters who were doing it together. Mainly Sarah's character. It was Ophelia and Fauna who were doing it. But we
Yeah,
never knew
you
that
did
character.
you did told me that you had suspicion.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did suspect that they were like the main people that we thought could be.
Just because they were kind of in the area.
That were doing what?
Yeah. French Bacon, which was a case that we had that was very cipher heavy.
Yeah, the triple fucking cipher upside down, whatever. I'm like, oh my god,
God,
I have a
who would do
headache.
that?
Karma. The karma.
Yeah, I think there's a clip of me just like when we get a cipher and but Odessa's complaining about the cipher or whatever being like super difficult, and I just like, yeah, that's karma. Why are you involving me in this? Because now I'm like double or triple time fucked because there's like 2 other cases I think that had ciphers at the time. So I was like just getting dragged.
But yeah, I just remember how excited I was anytime Thomas was sent like a cipher thing for a serial killer. I was like, okay, this is going to be my whole session now. My whole day is just going to be this now. And then I end up solving it in like 10 minutes, and then I'm just like, oh, that's it. Good times though.
Also,
Very fun.
yes, Curse put Lego bricks outside, and we're both in character trying to talk with her
Mhm.
about it.
Yeah.
Second time.
And
she
also
knows this.
warning her because, Justice Stalker is literally twatting out. So the timing of this is fantastic right now, guys.
Oh my goodness. That's excellent.
Curse is a stalker confirmed.
Yeah, she might actually be Falco in disguise for all we
Yeah, I was
know.
gonna say, was she was Aaron the Vulco the entire
God.
time?
Oh my god, the long game. She became best friends with both of them. Became a cop and was Valko this whole time. Imagine the plot twist that would be.
Alrighty. So this question is what tools do you wish you had for investigations? I know this is a tough question, but I am curious what tools people wish they had.
I guess be able to get locations from phone calls happening in real time. That would be super cool, just because it's like Hollywood style kind of thing. You know
Yeah,
how we
track
have
the
the
call.
GPS tracker, right? Like get like that. It's like, oh, they're in this area, and yeah, I think that would be kind of cool.
Can you check who rented a vehicle or if they rented a vehicle?
We can
see
check. We can get
rentals,
records.
but we can't say what they rented, if that makes sense.
Yeah, we don't get a
Gotcha.
play. We just get like they rented a bison this day at
Yeah.
this time.
It won't say yeah, which is a shame. But
I'm
if we know
guessing
that
that's
they-
from bank accounts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nukes. I'm kidding. I don't know.
Oh my god. Remember the thing up in Mount Gilead, the tools you could get, the trackers and stuff? I wish that was more readily available on the server when I was doing the investigation stuff, because there was a lot of things I could have done with those trackers. Specifically around the Smileys and Ken, I could have just put one in the trunk of his car and let him do his thing.
With the GPS tracker.
Yeah, the GPS tracker.
They're really
So I'm
cool.
sad that I'm sad that wasn't readily available when I was dealing with the Smileys because they were really hard to get evidence on. I feel like I could have gotten something if I had that at that time. But yeah. Especially with all the time he spent in the markets, I could have just went to the trunk of his car while he was talking to someone. But yeah, that's tools like that. I like that. Gadgets.
Can I say more people to help? Is that a tool?
God, yeah.
Danny, you gotta stop referring to people as your tools. I think that might be the issue.
Don't send this to my boyfriend, thank you.
Okay, all right, guys. I have a very important question from the one and only Ukrainian that plays Matt Breeze. Huge fan. When will your characters admit that Matt Breeze is their best friend? Thank you, thank you.
Matt Breeze, Minerva's little golden retriever. That's like almost her son in a way.
When's he gonna get full officer? I feel like he's forever cadet.
He's been doing his final this week, hasn't he?
His final has been submitted. I don't know. Someone
But
from
for
B&T needs to
real?
review it.
But for real, Breeze for Minerva reminds her a lot of her actual son that she adopted. So that's why she's very like mom-like to him.
Oh.
Yep.
That's adorable. Also, Diablo has finished downloading, Kathy. So I guess we'll play
Hell
after.
yeah.
No! What is... I lost my boyfriend to Diablo as well.
Whenever you just
Join
gotta
us.
join us.
No!
Don't do
You
it.
just
You know?
gotta
Don't do it.
join us.
Don't do it.
Just join the dark side, the hell side.
Was that you?
Literally.
The Diablo
was that
side,
you trying to
literally.
do like a deep voice there, Kathy? Is that what that was?
No.